TV.
This is another new Black World Order TV Productions. Chopper. We got Black Lives Matter in the house.
Syracuse.
You know this?
I'm from Vermont.
This is the Adjustment Bureau.
Yeah, but I got
We make niggas adjust. All right, let's go. George Soros. Who is that?
George.
Who is George Soros?
Oh no, God. I don't know. Oh, wait.
The money man, right?
Mm-hmm.
The financier, right?
Yes.
Right.
You're
So,
right. You getting me on my history right now?
Right, that's Black Lives Matter.
Yeah, you do. You know,
right.
You're right.
So, we don't, by a long shot, want to belittle the fact that Black lives really do matter.
Mm-hmm.
But the organization Black Lives Matter.
Okay.
Why don't I ever see them in the projects?
Why do you not see Black Lives Matter in the Richmond project?
Stuff on the highways and shit like that. You know, I be wondering why I don't see them in the projects. Why I don't see them bum rushing the abortion clinic where they killing black life.
Right.
But the same man funds Planned Parenthood.
Alright.
So could you explain that for us?
Why don't so
if Black Lives Matter.
I can only speak for Vermont right now, where I live, which is a very wide state, and I can tell you that we are going into the working class neighborhoods. We are going into
the working class neighborhoods.
The project. So it's a bit of a different system than it is out in Richmond. I was actually at Gilpin Court like 2 days ago, knocking on doors, like not as part
for the voter registration.
For voter registration.
But not for Black Lives Matter.
Not personally for Black Lives Matter,
right.
but I want to make that like clear that like I personally and like peeps I roll with, we do go into the projects. We do talk to people like in those neighborhoods, in like, you know, the rundown houses where they deserve better. They 100% deserve, but you deserve better. You know, like you don't. When we're talking about the projects, when we're talking about housing, you deserve better, more permanent housing. You deserve, you know, like if you have a felony, like you shouldn't be excluded from public housing.
Is there a Richmond chapter of Black Lives Matter?
I think there is, but I'm not connected.
I think it is, but I don't ever see them in the project.
Yeah, I'm not connected with them personally.
They killing babies up there on the boulevard, black babies.
Okay.
And that's life.
Yeah, no, I agree with you.
But if George Soros is funding Planned Parenthood, then he don't see that as life. He only talk about Black lives that matter that growed up and get shot by the cops, not by the ones that get crushed in a test tube somewhere.
No, I know. I feel you.
And that's my beef with them.
Okay.
With the Black Lives Matter movement.
Okay.
Not that I'm saying black life don't matter.
I understand your distinction. I understand like why you want to talk to me, but like I personally, like I'm not involved.
Right. I ain't putting it all on you.
No, it's cool.
Yeah.
It's cool. No, I feel that. And like, but I'm, you know, like I'm coming in here like as a visitor, and I'm still learning, and I want to be able to talk with people such as yourselves about like your perspectives, you know, while I'm doing this, while I'm like registering to vote, because it's more than that, right?
Sound like you ain't gonna be rocking that shirt too long. Cause you want it. It don't sound like you got the agenda from what we know that the Black Lives Matter movement has. So.
And at the top, they're pushing LBGT.
Yes.
They pushing homosexuality, right?
Okay.
So now, in order for black life to exist, we need a man, a woman to produce a child, right? So now, with the pussy on pussy and the dick on dick shit, how we gonna get a black family out there?
There are plenty of ways to get back. There are plenty.
Okay, explain it to me then. So we just gonna fuck just to make babies, but fuck our own sex? Is that really what black life is?
I think for some people that is what black life means.
That's what they trying to change the narrative to mean.
I think your personal lifestyle is your personal lifestyle.
Right. So why push it on our nation? So why push it on our nation?
I don't believe that they are.
They are pushing it.
It's at the top.
Hey, look.
Agenda
all you gotta do is go to the website.
Yeah.
Go to the Facebook joint.
Don't all Black Lives Matter? Don't all Black Lives Matter? Even if you are.
Black should be the ultimate goal. It shouldn't be like Black Lives Matter, but when they get there, they're not saying Black Gay Lives Matter. They're just saying LBGT or whatever, however you say that.
Yeah,
so it's just like it's no longer black, then it's all gay lives matter. Once it's gonna go there, because you're gonna get there, we saying Black Lives Matter.
Right.
They get up there, the black gay people, and they saying LBGT or whatever, but they're not saying black LBGT.
Did you know
or if they're saying black LBGT, then the rest of the LBGT gonna say, well, what about the rest of us? So it's a division now.
Well, no, let me put it to you this way, right? Like the LGBTQ community, like already has their own movement. They already have. Now, what happens is if you are black, right? I'm just saying, like if you are black and you are queer, or if you are LGBTQ, if you are queer, like people aren't gonna see the queer. Like I can't like go and like point out and be like this person's gay. That they're gonna see that you are black, and but being queer is also part of their identity, and people who are queer also get discriminated against. I'm
not saying they don't, but what I'm saying, like you say, they got their own lane. So stay in your lane. And so what I'm saying is this is what I'm saying. How could you support a lifestyle that does not turn out life, then get funded by a man who's supporting abortion? So you're gonna kill us on both ends? You're gonna stop the black life on both ends while saying Black Life Matters?
I'm 100% with you in that there are a lot of disparities, but we need to be building what I think is a
black family.
We need to be building an intersectional movement.
To produce a black family, a man, a woman, and a child.
But I don't think that is the only goal of Black Lives Matter.
That's my beef with y'all.
Okay.
Right? All I'm saying is, if you want to build a queer family, then call it the queer family movement. Strip that black shit off there. Because
what if they are black and queer? Being black is also part of their
Those
identity.
are two different fights. Them two different fights, and you just said it was.
They're two different fights that need to be intersectional.
No, we do not need to mix with that.
Because when you mix, it takes away from one of the two.
Are you a lesbian?
I am
I'm just
queer.
asking.
I'm not a lesbian, but I am queer.
Explain that. What's the difference between a queer and a lesbian and a homo? What's the difference? Because this shit, the labels are confusing. I just want some type of clarity.
So I identify as pansexual. So I like men, I like women, and I like people who are transsexual or people who don't identify as a man or a woman, who don't have a gender identity, who don't, and there is a spectrum for me.
Pan mean all.
Pan means
So you down with the child molesters too? That's a sexual preference.
No. I'm not down with child
So you're not pan. You're not all.
I don't believe that.
Oh, you discriminating.
I don't believe that pan. That's not fair.
You fuck animals too?
Absolutely not. Absolutely not.
I just want to see where this shit's going.
No, that's okay. You know what? But like, for me, when I'm fighting with Black Lives Matter, like my queer identity is always going to be a part of me. Always going to be a part of me.
When you walked up, I didn't see you pushing it. You weren't pushing your sexuality.
No, I'm not
pushing.
But
when I go to the websites and the Facebook joints, the people at the top, you heard of Darren Wilson, what his name? What's the brother that was killed out in Ferguson?
Darren Wilson. No, Darren Wilson was
Michael Brown.
Not Michael Brown.
The newest guy with
the dreadlocks. The one they killed and burned him up in the car.
Terrence Crutcher? No. Oh, God. Wow, it's terrible.
I can't recall his name, but everybody know who I'm talking about.
Yeah, no,
his name is Darren, but I don't know the last name.
Darren Wilson.
But he was also, exposing the agenda of the people at the top, right? That they was pushing a homosexual agenda, right? And they getting the money. The faggots at the top getting the money in order to cut off, let's build a man, a woman, and a child.
May I ask why you're focusing so much
because
on the
we want to know why y'all focusing so much on the black man's rise instead of staying in your what? It's not that I'm focusing on you. If somebody swerve in your lane, you got to notice it, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so don't I supposed to be focusing on the lane that I'm traveling on? So if something come in my lane, just swerve in my lane, am I supposed to act like I don't see it?
But how do you think that queer black folks are going to feel if you say like whatever, like you're queer, like that's not a part of your agenda, that does not matter?
I want a man, a woman, and a child to be the standard of a family in this nation.
And that is your personal decision.
That's our lane. You said it's our lane. Then you said you want an intersection. You want to just force your way into our lane.
I don't think it's forcing. I think the two go together. I think that I'm mixed. I'm half black.
You cannot make a man, a woman, and a child family with a man on a man and a child, and a woman on a woman and a child.
There are certainly ways.
I mean, yeah, because even when you raise them and they try to say like psychologically it's not going to do nothing, but it is. Because I mean, because it confuses the child as to first, if it doesn't have a male in the household, say they in a all women or all lesbian household, you don't have a man there, but you're a boy.
Okay.
You need to experience what a man is in order to become a man, and that's just facts. Like you can try to find it out on your own, but 9 times out of 10, it's gonna be something about you that's not what a man is. You know what I'm saying? Let's just say, well, you're a male or a dude with a dick, a grown dude with a dick is a man. No.
So the way that I look at it is that like you are going to have other like male or like, so say that you grow up in a household with 2 women, right? You're adopted or surrogate or whatever, and you are still going to have male influences in your lives. You are still, if you grow up in a male household, you're still going to have female influences in your life. And look at, wait, can I just point out something? Right? So like, when we're talking about the motherland, when we're talking about Africa, and we're talking about like tribal relations and how children were raised and are still raised in many parts of Africa and in many parts of the world, like it takes a village to raise a child. That's real. That takes. So when you think of a child that is raised in a queer household, you're still going to be having influences from everyone. I know, like, I wasn't just raised by my parents, who are a man and a woman. My dad's black, my mom's white, right? But like, there weren't a lot of black influences around in my life. So like, I had to like seek them out, and there were like other black people in my life that I was able to talk to.
What's up, Square?
So, you know, and that was important for me to know my black heritage, to know where I'm from, right? And I feel it's the same, you know, there are issues that a woman goes through that they aren't going to learn from men, and I agree with you on that, but there are going to be other people in their lives that are going to be able to talk to them about that and teach them about that.
Neither one of us males could teach you how to be a woman.
At all, period.
No, you're right.
Because you're experts in it.
Okay, so
we experts in being men.
So right, so then I will seek out other women in my life to learn how to be a woman.
But in most gay households, it's an animosity, even if it's an underlying animosity towards the opposite sex. So if you 2 lesbians and you raising sons, every once in a while they're gonna hear your disapproval of men. Period.
Why do you assume?
I'm not assuming that. I'm not assuming that. And that is not an assumption. Because most lesbians now are women who were in straight relationships, had babies, were considered gotten dirty by the dude. So now they raising their kids single. Then they get a stud, and now they raising their sons under the stud's tutelage, so now they're looking at that as what a man is. And off rip, that is not a man. Period. Regardless of how they act, that is not a man. You can't act.
But she really wants her to be a man.
But it's not a man.
That's why she buys plastic dick.
So that's 2 different things. So now the boy is gonna grow up.
Instead of getting that real warm-blooded joint.
He's gonna grow up thinking that it's okay to be that. And think that's okay.
They actually thrive.
It's okay to be that kind of a man when it's not, because that's not what a man is. No disrespect. It's no disrespect. But if you're not a man, then you're not a man. Period. You can be portrayed that way, and then most studs have animosity towards men. That's not just me just putting it out there. If we were to do it out here, like I'm quite sure there's about 15, 20 studs out here. If we talk to them, you'll see their
a survey.
Yeah, a survey. You'll see their disposition on men. And if they got girlfriends, they got kids, then that agenda is getting pushed in that household. Period. So even if they're not saying fuck men, it's something that where they see a disgust for men from the initial person, their mother, the person who they, regardless of whom or what, they look at everything through them. Even if you wind up having some type of animosity towards your mother, you wind up doing things the way that she do it, because you was raised by her. So when you step out of her tutelage, everything that you know is based on what she taught you. So if you leave out with a disdain for men on the low, whether you're a male or woman, that's not a good thing, because you automatically not looking on the even kid. You're setting it off with an animosity because of what you was raised at, or how you was raised.
And we gonna be fair. We gonna be fair. We know that a great deal of the animosity that women have towards men is because they were molested by men. We not gonna act like we're not gonna act like we ain't play a part in it.
Okay.
Right? So I'm gonna be fair. I'm gonna be fair.
Okay, and I 100% I understand and respect your opinion, and I would love to talk to you guys more, but I do actually have to go do some more voter registrations. This has been a fascinating conversation. Thank you.
Yeah.
It was nice meeting you.
No doubt, you too.
You too. I hope you gentlemen have a very blessed day.
Same, man.
All right, and keep it on.
No doubt.
All right.
Black power.
Black power. Black power. How you doing today?
What's up, King?
Nah, man, that's just how I feel, man. There's no disrespect. I mean, if you're grown and that's what you're doing, that's what you're doing. But think about what you're doing, man.
Right.
That's it. Think about what you're doing. At the end of the day, like, actually think of the psychological.
We're not saying they not humans. We're not stripping them of their humanity.
And it's like I just
Trust
told
and believe
you
that.
earlier. If I'm out there fighting that fight, and a gay dude next to me fighting that fight, you think I'm gonna say, yo, get out of here with your little gay stuff? No.
I just want to know, can he bust that gun?
Yeah, if you can, I'm with it all day, but when it comes to raising
But far as trying to build a nation,
building these babies,
trying to build a nation, a family is a man, a woman, and a child.
family is what creates that family. I mean, you can put it together. Now I'm not gonna discredit the surrogate family. If
Hey G, what's up, man?
What's up? What you doing, family?
I'm doing good. What's up, man?
All right. So it's not saying fuck them. You know what I'm saying? It's just you don't wanna raise nobody with no. What is it? Like
with an agenda.
Yeah, or with an agenda, period.
That's going to be counterproductive to producing the traditional family. Now I can go for a man and 2 wives and some children.
Would you go for a woman and 2 men and some children?
I wouldn't go for it. I wouldn't, because I'm fucking selfish.
I feel you on that.
I'm telling the fucking truth.
I feel you on that.
I'm fucking selfish.
But no, I mean, but the bottom line is, I said, like, you need to, like, just be worried about who you build your family with, and you ain't got to worry about having a surrogate family.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
And stop letting people cross over into our lane.
I feel
fucking cutting us off and shit.
Like if it's Black Lives Matter, then it's Black Lives Matter.
But don't tell me Black Lives Matter and you support Planned Parenthood.
If you're a black junkie, you're black that day. You know what I'm saying? If you whatever you are, you're black though.
Right. It's going down now? Okay.
So I mean, like,
congratulations, King.
That's how it goes, man. You know what I mean?
Hello? No doubt, King. This has been another New Black World Order TV Productions. Chopper.